from VFC Archery. So behind me I've got Undead Fred, and Undead Fred today is going to play the part of a U.S. 7th Cavalry man at Custer's Last Stand, and I'm going to play the part of one of the Cheyenne or one of the Sioux native warriors, and I'm going to be using a 40-inch bow that draws about 55 to 60 pounds at 23 inches. I call it Pawnee, named after one of the tribes that use this type of wood. It's an Osage orange self bow. I've got other videos on it. You can watch those. It's meant to be snapshot. I draw about 23 inches, let the arrow go. So I'm going to take shots kind of as fast as I can and try to be accurate, but we're just going to take a look at, 13 yards is what I'll be shooting in my basement here. And we'll just take a look and see what kind of devastation that would have been, considering that a lot of the native Indians could shoot this bow a lot faster and a lot more accurately than I could. And this is a small bow. They would have had bows a little bit bigger than this. So let's take a look at how Undead Fred does in the 7th Cavalry. 5 shots. Here we go. Okay, on those last 5 shots, we had 1 kill and 3 of them hit his arm. So 3 wounded arm shots and 1 kill shot in the middle of the torso. So here we go again with Undead Fred, 7th Cavalry, Custer's Last Stand. It's 1876, sometime late in June. And Fred is probably not much further away than a lot of the natives would have been to him, as they closed in on Custer's group on top of the hills. So here we go, 5 shots. Okay, let's just zoom in. I think we got 4 shots there. It looks like 3 kills, 1 wound, and 1 haircut as well. So as you can see, Undead Fred is dead, and that's what happened at Custer's Last Stand to the cavalrymen that came in contact with these, with self bows, sinew back bows as well. I've heard recently that there were far more bows at that battle than were originally thought, just from the number of arrows and arrowheads that were found. I think that the historians are saying that there was a lot more use of this as opposed to the firearms. And and the Texas Rangers are quoted, and I can't remember the fellow's name, was quoted as saying they feared this more in the hands of the native Indians than they did the firearms that they carried. And that would just be the sheer volume of arrows that they could shoot from horseback and the killing power of an arrow, because it's got more killing power than a gun. And if you doubt that, take a look at a 1961 video on YouTube where the U.S. Army tested a bow against all of its handheld weapons, all of its guns, and the penetration and the damage caused by an arrow exceeded that of their firearms. So, Vern from VFC Archery, and thanks for watching.